We are here at Columbia Lake. The water is 30 degree or 80 degrees here, 30 degrees everywhere else, and this is a beautiful lake. We're going to try to catch some fish. We're going to try crappie, bass, catfish, whatever's here, and we're going to try to catch some big fish here. In addition to the worms, we have this cheesy hot dog. Fish like cheese and they like hot dogs. Made it back to the parking lot. It's way too windy over there and there were no fish. Water is about 80 degrees all the way across. I think it's a little too warm, but we'll see if there's any bass left in here. Is there an actual fish on here that I just didn't notice? Yeah, I got one too. It's a little catfish. I didn't even notice it was on here. Ah, a little catfish that took one entire worm, but I got a small catfish. Check this out, a small channel gato fish. Small channel catfish, the first fish of the day. The second one I'm catching is going for flathead bait, but this one gets to go. Yay! I get to go! Well, that gato fish, I didn't even realize it was on the hook. So small. Maybe I should just bust the bobber out. But maybe not. Hopefully as nighttime comes in, the bigger fish will actually come in as well, because I'd like to catch a big one today. I know there have been pictures of large fish in this lake. At least I want to catch another gato fish, small gato fish, so I can use it as bait for a much larger gato fish. Because right now, I just want a larger fish. And I know flatheads, which tend to be bigger, will eat small channels, I think. All right, I think I got another one. I think I got one. I think it's still fighting. It's very small. Oh, it got off again. How did they get off? All right, is this one actually on? It's a good question. I don't think so. They don't seem to have much of a resistance. Yep, it's on. It's even smaller. It's even smaller. Look at that. This is why I can't see them. Even smaller catfish. This one is going to be used as bait. Another one. This one's going to be used as bait. What do you think about that? No! Oh, let's get you rigged up. Got the gato fish rigged up. So now it's going to hopefully catch me a fish of greater gato-ness. I think something might have bitten my bobber because I don't see it. Oh, something definitely bit my bobber. There is something on my bobber. I think it's another channel. That's another tiny channel catfish. Oh my gosh, so many of these. This one ate the sausage, so not too bad. This little dude is going to be a pirate because the hook actually stabbed him in one of the eyes, so he's going to be a pirate catfish. Arg, what do you think about pirate catfish? Oh, it hurts. All right, get to go now. See ya, catfish. And it swims right on land. It's confused, very confused. It's in that muddy little pool. And I'm just gonna help it get out now. All right, here you go, deeper water. So these little catfish, they seem to be like fairly close to shore. The bait I'm throwing further out doesn't get hit nearly as often. I'm gonna cast the small gato fish further out. The big flatheads might be further out as well. Definitely I've had a couple of fish fall off the hook. Still nothing's eaten my live bait. But the worms have been pretty popular actually. We've gotten bitten every couple of minutes. And I think now since it's getting a little darker, the catfish are getting slightly more active, which is good. We got one. It feels super small though. Feels super small. It's been about half an hour since I actually caught a fish, so this feels pretty good. But it feels super small. Almost got me snagged. It's another one. Another 2-incher. Another like 5-incher. Oh man. Where are the bigger ones? Where are the bigger ones? Hopefully we can get one soon. You guys took all my worms, you little fish. Where are your bigger brethren? I don't know. We don't hang out. Well, call them over. Call them over. All right, see you, fish. I traded the worm for a bigger piece of sausage. So I have 2 sausages and a channel catfish as bait. I really want something to hit the channel cat. I know there are flatheads in here, but I think they're kind of rare. I think I had a couple of bigger fish bite that chunk of sausage, but it doesn't hook on. And it pulled my pole a little harder than generally a smaller catfish would. So I'm thinking They're biting, but for some reason the circle hooks are not setting themselves. All right, I got one on the bigger bait. Oh yeah, this one feels stronger. Still not a big gato fish, but feels stronger than the other couple I've caught. Oh yeah, finally got one on the bigger bait, man. Oh yeah, gato fishing. Best type of fishing ever. Gato fishing. This one's a little stronger, definitely. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That is a nice catfish. That is a nice gato. That is a nice gato fish. Channel gato fish. Channel gato fish. That's got to be a pounder. It's got to be a pounder. Check that out. That's a pretty decent sized channel gato fish. Check this out. Check that out. It is a fish of sufficient gato-ness. A fish of sufficient gato-ness. Nice, maybe like 1 pound, maybe slightly less, channel catfish. First decent fish of the day. First decent fish of the day comes around dusk. Okay, fish of sufficient gato-ness. Be off. Ah, we're back at home. That was an interesting adventure. That water is like 40 degrees warmer than water anywhere else. And the fish really aren't active in anywhere in Wisconsin besides the Sugar River right now. I haven't tried the Pecatonica River yet. I will try that sooner or later. But that 80-degree water, I don't think that place actually has many bass left, if any at all, left over from the last stocking, which was like 2 decades ago. But there are bluegills hopping all over the place, small bluegills hopping all over the place. You see them come up and splash. I wasn't able to catch any of them, and there are a lot of little dinky catfish near the parking lot area. There are bigger catfish out there because the guy next to me caught a decent sized like eater catfish. My 1 pound catfish was a little bit bigger than his catfish that he actually caught. And I've seen pictures of big flatheads there, so I was using the little channel as bait. There are no bullheads there for me to use as bait. So unfortunately, I was not able to catch a flathead today, and I think they all bite after dark anyway. So if you want to catch a flathead there, you got to like wear your little nightcap light thingy and stay after dark, and they will probably bite. But I did get that nice catfish at the end. The rest of them were little dinks. I will probably go back there in a week or two to try to catch more fish and bigger catfish because realistically, I didn't have the right strategy. I should have just thrown out larger chunks of sausage earlier. Out in the depth, maybe like use a 1/0 or maybe 2/0 hook, maybe a chunk of sausage like this big. Probably can cut the sausage up into like 4 sections, just throw like a 1/4 or a 1/5 of a sausage each time. And I think that is the key to actually catching the bigger channel catfish, because that's how I got several bites, but I was only able to pull in one. The smaller chunks of sausage caught smaller gato fish, and like the humongous chunks of sausage didn't really get a bite because flatheads like live bait. But not a great lake to really catch bass. I don't really think there's that many in there. The ones in there I've heard are pretty big, but there's not really that many, and it's hard to get them fishing near shore. The lake is, I think at the deepest point, it's only like 8 feet, but it's mainly catfish, a couple of bowfin on the other side, and maybe just a couple of bluegill around the corner. But it's very, very nice for winter if you like open water fishing, because if you like open water catfishing, in the winter, or gato fishing in the winter, it is an excellent place because it does stay warm all year round, and you will actually be able to catch gato fish all winter at Columbia Lake. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time.